think Dantley has gone to the line. He started the first quarter at 5 for 7. Since then, he's missed all 5 shots. So he's getting his points from the stripe, and it's an 8-point Detroit lead. 7:25 to go in the third. And illegal defense against the Pistons. That's a technical foul. Their second violation, and the Lakers will shoot and then get possession.
I think a player we have to look at is Bill Laimbeer in this third period, because Chuck Daly felt after the first half in Game 3, when this building was so hot, that fatigue became a problem for Laimbeer.
He is soaking wet.
I am too.
Lakers trying to cut it to 5. Worthy lost it. It's a 4-on-2 Piston break. Mahorn pushed Magic, but the foul was committed by the Lakers, and Magic with a few words for Rick Mahorn. You rarely see Irvin get angry or mad.
Well, that's what the Pistons have to be, a little more physical, more aggressive as a ball club. And that's something we haven't seen through this series.
Los Angeles foul.
Foul is on Magic. That's his 4th personal foul, so that's a big one. 4 on Irvin.
Shooting 2. Number 44, Rick
Mahorn did his job there. And Michael Cooper comes out, will come into the game, replacing Johnson.
Number 21, Michael Cooper.
So Pat Riley has had to juggle this game with Magic Johnson and James Worthy in foul trouble, and those are the 2 guys he really needs out there.
Oh, boy, doesn't he? Now a lot of pressure falls on the shoulders of Michael Cooper, who has been struggling. He's got to lead this team, and I would think they double off him when the ball goes into the low post.
The lead is 9, and Cooper is in for Magic. He's been struggling offensively. Kareem misses. Laimbeer clears. Thomas. They can match their biggest lead of the game with a basket here. The Pistons 11. Mahorn.
Bad shot.
And the rebound by Green. That is not in the book. They don't want Rick Mahorn taking a perimeter shot. See how the Lakers respond. Worthy looking for Kareem. And a push called against the Pistons, and it was Mahorn on the push. It is hot and heavy and tense here at the Silverdome as the Lakers want to stay within reach of the Pistons. It's not the front row seat he has in the Forum, but Jack Nicholson, he may have a need for those binoculars there. He is about 15 rows up in the stands behind the Laker bench, and a lot of the fans around him play to Jack Nicholson.
Now, the one thing that Pat Riley wanted coming into this game is that he chose to have the offense in front of his bench in the first half and the defense in front of him in the second half. Why? Because they want to let the players know when the Pistons come running something offensively, they can communicate to the players, let them know what offensive set they're going to see.
There's the brain trust. Randy Funn, Bill Burtka, and Pat Riley. Lakers were able to run a bit in the first quarter. They have no fast break points since the opening stanza. And Thomas pushing Scott, and Isiah has picked up his 3rd foul.
Detroit foul, number 11, Isiah Thomas. His 3rd, the team's 4th.
4th team foul against Detroit. 1 more, and they're in the penalty.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attendance this evening, 34,297. 34,297.
Scott looking inside. Sally is on Worthy, who has to play a guy 3 inches taller. Cooper spots for 3 and is short with it. Cooper struggling from the field. Dumars was releasing, blocked by Cooper. Fine defensive play by Cooper, and his last touch by Dumars off his chest.
Bad call. Should have been a foul.
70-61. Kareem short with a sky hook. Thomas the rebound. Lakers are back defensively. Isiah, fancy move, and he's fouled going to the hoop, and he'll shoot a pair.
Again, you see him grab his side after he went in there. It looked like it came down wrong on his foot and hurt that hip. Now, let's see. I thought this was a bad call by the official. Let's see if it's a foul or not. There's the contact. It was a good block. It was contact, then the block.
He hit him with the body. No question. Byron Scott picked up his 4th foul, so the starting Laker backcourt, Magic Johnson and Byron Scott, each hampered with 4 personal fouls, and that's critical with a lot of time remaining in the third, 5:29.
Yeah, and the responsibility, the problem is now Pat Riley can't put Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the bench. He needs that offensive threat that Kareem brings to his ball club.
1 out of 2 for Thomas. No basket if it goes, and the foul before the shot. Interesting, Bill, how in the last game, Chuck Daly couldn't find enough offensive firepower, and tonight, because of circumstances, Pat Riley's trouble having offensive potent.
Yeah, it's hard to believe he doesn't have gray hair like his assistant coach Dick Versace over there, because it's trying to figure this out, you know, from one game to the next is just impossible.
Laimbeer with 3 fouls. Laimbeer and Isiah Thomas have 3 for Detroit. Magic and Byron Scott have 4, and Worthy 3 for the Lakers. Lakers have 3 players in double figures. Detroit has 2. Magic with 14, and Adrian Dantley with 19 are the leading scorers. Winding down to 5 minutes to go in the third. 9-point lead Detroit. And the Lakers are now in the penalty. Both teams are as a result of that push. Michael Thompson is in. Kareem gets a breather. Green's foul is second.
Now, offensively, I think with Jabbar going to the bench, a lot of the pressure falls on the shoulders of James Worthy. He's got to do the job offensively with Magic Johnson and Kareem sitting on the bench.
James Edwards will replace Laimbeer. When you talked about giving a breather to some players, you mentioned Laimbeer being especially heated here, drenched. And so Edwards comes in again, but James has delivered tonight. He has 9 points. Lakers have only 1 basket in the last 5.5 minutes. Detroit had a similar drought in the first half, but still held their lead. 1 free throw for Dantley. He's 10 of 11 in the game. From the line. The lead is 10, and Scott.
Well, you know, the defensive pressure now we're seeing from the Pistons all starts with Joe Dumars picking up full court, and that type of pressure becomes contagious with the ball club.
Biggest lead of the game, the Pistons led by 11 at 48-37. A basket here will give them a 12-point bowl with 4:40 remaining in the third. Dantley, long range, and a 12-point lead, Detroit. 22 for Adrian Dantley.
And Pat Riley's got to make some decisions over there with 4.5 minutes to play. Does he bring Magic back?
Green short. Sally out to Dantley. Dumars, and Dantley slows it up and sets it up.
Yeah, he said, get out of here. I want this basketball.
Sally, turnaround. And Pat Riley wants to talk it over. He better bring Magic back because he doesn't want to see this game mean nothing.
By the time he comes back, it could be over.
It's 14 now.